Hi Leo, welcome to the Winds of Jupiter April 2018 Tarot reading. Now I'd like to thank Christian Kaiser for that amazing nature video of how wolves change rivers. Now there's been a couple really excellent readings, but this one is also too. And I know Leos really deserve it, if anything. I don't know, we should do without deserving, or do without desire. But this is a good reading, and I'm glad to see that Leo is going to have one. Now the rune that you received is Dagaz. And this means day or dawn, the balancing of day and night and bringing clarity into the twilight of mysteries. This is indicating that a new day is dawning and that there is some changes coming ahead. Something that's going to be balanced and have health and prosperity. Now the overall energy card that you received is the Magician. Numero uno, the number one man. The guy that makes something out of nothing. He's there for infinite potentials, opportunities. And he's telling you that you have all the tools that you need to achieve your goals. Now the planet Mercury oversees the Magician card, and this is about communication and intelligence. And the Magician swings his wand around and goes, abracadabra. And that means what is said is what is done. So any intentions that you have to communicate to people that you're going to be doing this, and therefore maybe they have to do that. This card is about unification of opposite forces, just like Dagaz is for day and night, balancing them out and finding harmony. Opposing forces for yin and yang bring harmony. Whatever you're going to do now, you're going to do it with such ease. You're going to make it look like magic. And people are going to look at it and go, wow, how did that happen? Because I think other people had some other intents for the path that you were going to walk. Now the card next to the Magician is what I call a Minciati accompaniment card. And I put 29 of these cards together in a deck, and they have virtues, all 12 zodiac signs, all the elements, and all the senses. And this also includes the infinity card, chaos. But you receive the virtue of prudence. That means to be cautious and careful. Now, if you're prudent, that means you're looking to the future. I think you're doing a little bit of both. Because now the Magician is going to start manifesting things for your future. Some new things, some happy things. And I'm saying that because the cards down on the left, for what you know, I think you feel that you know things are changing. Because you received the Two of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Any two card is about decision, balance, partnership. And I think you've been looking for all of the above. And here you have the Ten of Cups with it. The happiness card of family, friends, acquaintances. This card is a glimpse of heaven over the rainbow of cups. The one thing that you do have to do is have simplicity in your life so you can enjoy the basic features of love and joy. This is a card about just being glad to be alive again. I think you feel like you're waking up from some Rip Van Winkle slumber. And now things are changing and you're feeling happiness and satisfaction that you haven't felt for a very long time. And this is reinforced by the cards next door for what is or can be yours, because you receive the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands again. Now you have two tens. The Ten of Pentacles is a happiness and satisfaction card. It's actually a card about stability as well and comfort. I call this the retirement card, but not everybody's in the retirement age. But it's just saying that you have enough comfort in your life. You've worked hard enough. You've paid your dues, and now you're receiving the rewards for it. And this card can be a legacy card too, about passing things on. And it just doesn't have to be money. It can be knowledge and wisdom. Now, these two 10 cards signify endings and new beginnings. And you have the Magician signifying a new beginning. And you have two wands, two wand cards that are saying that you're making some plans now. You're changing things. You're wanting to run down some different paths. You know, two cards can be about decisions, but I always look at the Two of Wands about plans. Getting the drawing board out and starting to sketch things out, making a list of how you're going to do this and bring it into fruition. Because that's what the Magician does. He brings something from nothing. He's bringing substance and reality. He's forcing you to exercise your full potential in life. Humans only use 10% of their brain, and the reason is that we're not working at our full potential. Now the cards next door for yourself or self-awareness, receive the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Now the Nine of Pentacles is another very relaxed card of satisfaction and happiness. There was trials and tribulations, sacrifices to get to where you're at, but now you have some luxuries. And you have to remember that luxury is a feeling. It's not a material thing. It's a joy and happiness within yourself. Now the number 9 in itself is an indication of coming to a completion, where 10 is an ending, a new beginning. So it is saying that you're going full revolution and you're starting over with this Magician card. And since you are, you then receive the Seven of Cups, which is a card about making decisions, but it's usually splayed energy. You're not quite sure what you want to do. You know, you've got a lot of options there and you're not sure what's right for you. Each cup holds a prize or poison or both. And now you're at the cusp of making some decisions. Now let's take a look at your future cards. They're good and bad. You received the Nine of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Judgment card, and the Five of Swords. Now the Nine of Cups is the Wish card. And this card actually signifies satisfaction and happiness, just like the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're there. You're happy. You're going along the lines where you want to be happy again in your life. But here you have the Hanged Man. This is one of a handful of timeout cards that are in the deck. It's saying that you're seeking wisdom. This card is like the Tao Wu Wei, where you should be effortless doing, allowing things to take its natural course. Not resisting things and not resisting change. This card signifies Odin, who hung upside down for 9 days, staring into the well of Heralds for the secret of the runes, secret magic letters. And in the legend, they says that he actually had died and come back to life for this wisdom. So he sacrificed himself to himself. And this is going down the same line as the Judgment card next to it. It's time for a rebirth, a renewal, a redemption, resurrection. It's time to forgive yourself and to forgive other people. It's time to make some closures. And now it's time to be the phoenix and rise from the ashes. But you have the Five of Swords there, and that's the disagreement card. The card where it's about arguing with somebody and it's not even worth it. And you know what? Somebody is going to try to stop you from being happy. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.